I guess that's it then. I'm alone.
Not quite, Miss Khan.
Jarvis? I assume you can keep this thing in the air?
For quite some time, yes.
That's a relief.
Well, talking through our issues, not a strength of the Avengers.
No, clearly not. Oh, what's the matter? You gonna go green? Huh?
Oh, big tough guy. Ooh. Wait, where's the faction? I need points. I need faction points.
That's what I came up here for.
Get back here.
So
You can't leave, so what? There's a fight. You have a job to do.
Starting to come back to life.
Yeah, everybody just bailed as soon as there was an argument.
Are you kidding?
It's like a real life situation.
Yeah, where's the loyalty here?
Is there? Can I go in
Why
here?
can't I open this?
I'm sorry, Miss Khan. Emergency lockdown is still in effect. I will need Mr. Stark's assistance to restore normal power.
Well, now the Avengers is just Kamala Khan and Iron Man.
And Iron Man's not even there. He's getting beat up by Hulk.
Well, yeah, but he's the only one who wants to be part of the Avengers now.
So this is it?
Yeah.
This really sucks.
Jarvis, is there a recording of Bruce's interrogation of Monica?
Certainly, miss. You can access it in the Interrogation antechamber. If I may be so bold, Miss Khan, what do you hope to find in the interrogation footage?
I don't know. I have to try something. Maybe she slipped up. If Tony comes back, maybe he can find out what makes these things tick.
Oh, are those just the adaptoids?
I think so.
Fair enough.
Not quite the adapters, they're just the robots.
Oh, they're the crap-taptoids.
Correct, yes. An excellent pun.
Not really. It was very low-hanging fruit.
So yeah, you just want to go right in there. Boom. Check out the
Perfect.
interview tape, see what's popping.
Wait, no, I want to see this first.
What do you mean?
I have something to say about
A
this.
lot of oil there.
I wish Bruce and Tony could see that.
Oh, man, I wish they could.
They
No,
can't,
thanks,
Kamala.
Jarvis.
And I am
I
sorry.
sure wish there was another...
You know, this place is leaking everywhere. How is this still
taken,
flying
Tom.
well?
I don't know. This looks like where we kept Loki. Oh, sorry, that's the movie.
Yeah,
Don't want to
stop,
confuse
stop.
the two.
There's no more connections.
This is not the same thing.
Totally separate. Look at table.
I like
It's the
tables.
table. That's from the MCU.
Bruce was pretty mad.
That table's a reference to when they sat at a table in the MCU.
You remember that? It was the end of Civil War.
Am I not supposed to be here?
No, you go up to the actual chamber and you're...
Oh, wait, what is that?
Link stuff is everywhere.
Perplink?
I don't
What'd she call me?
know. I don't know what that is.
Alright, so
Okay, so we go up to the actual chamber, like up to the left? Or up,
Up
to
to
the right?
the right, yep.
Okay,
You go
okay.
there.
Well, I wanted to look at Perplink.
Of course, yeah, who doesn't? It's the best.
Alright, we head in here. No signal. I'll turn on the signal. Let's see what
Oh,
we've got.
yeah.
Ooh, nice little iPad there.
Like that.
Interrogation
Thank you,
footage.
Apple.
Does Android still make
Be
their
a clue here somewhere.
pad things?
I haven't heard about it since, like, their Surface.
Yeah.
I think so, but I haven't heard anything.
Reveal at the Adaptoid launch.
Come on, Monica, give me something.
Scour the Earth. You will not find our lab. The Adaptoids will launch, Bruce. Saving the world requires sacrifice.
This is useless. I just want to talk to my dad.
Calling Yusuf Khan.
No, don't, Jarvis. I didn't mean to.
Hello? Beta, is that you? Oh. Well, Kamala, if you're there, I miss you so much.
I miss your googly eyes so much.
Look, I'm not angry. I just want you to come home. I'm sorry. I should never have told you to hide your powers. Perhaps you're scared, a little unsure. The important thing is that you always stay true to yourself. I love you, Beta.
I love you more.
Hey, yo! Sorry about that, Alpha. Didn't mean to call you.
Sorry about that's on me. Thanks, Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Beta.
Jarvis seems like a nice friend.
I'd be friends with Jarvis.
I would too. Jarvis, show me some nice hub.
Oh, he would too, without a doubt. Absolutely, sir. My pleasure. I'll watch with you. How about that?
Jarvis, commentate on the hub.
Oh yeah.
Scour the Earth.
Scour the Earth. That's it. Of course, the satellite.
Oh, man. They would never think of using the satellite to find it.
No.
How are we going to find it? Oh, we have a multi-billion-dollar satellite up in the air.
We'd never use it.
No, not going to use that. We'll find it on our own.
I'm telling you, it's never gonna work.
Look, I know I messed up. I wanted to blame AIM so bad for what happened to me on A-Day, it blinded me. But Cap must have had a good reason for what he did. I know it. People believe in the Avengers. Not just because of your cool powers, but because no matter how bad things get, no matter how much you disagree, you always come together. Don't you get it? Your differences are your greatest superpower. I was just some weird kid from Jersey who didn't fit in. But you saw me for who I really was. You accepted me. There's still a bad guy out there who wants to hurt the world. But we can stop him.
Me and my silly mask. We can do it together.
I'm telling you, it's cool. It's actual cloth.
It's a thing you do.
It's a thing you do.
Oh, I knew it.
Jeez, dude, spoiler.
So think about how douchey the Avengers are for just ignoring her during this whole thing, by the way, and saying nothing.
There's like a, what, 18, is it 16-year-old kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up, kid.
Where'd he get that jacket from?
Yeah, was he just carrying that in his pocket?
I shouldn't have said.
I get it.
Altitude, dry ice. Look, I'm not very good at. I'm sorry, so.
Same.
Good enough. Yeah. So, you found a clue?
Yeah, it's the interview.
I like the idea that now this is it, and Nat and Thor left.
Yeah, they're not coming back either.
They're just done.
They're not interested.
Our lab.
Okay.
Monica's right. The lab's not on Earth.
I'm not following.
Okay, when I was captured, Monica and Tarleton had this argument. Tarleton had to leave the room, and then Monica pulled up the coordinates to this satellite called Ambrosia.
Ambrosia? That was a SHIELD biomedical research project. AIM must have required it during the takeover.
It would be a great place to hide proof of inhuman experiments, right?
If you wanted to study Inhumans on the cellular level, then zero gravity would be a perfect place to do it.
Good job.
I didn't like how she looked at him there.
I didn't like that either. Oh, well, I'm glad we got the sacred Norn Stone of Will back.
Yeah, we just discovered that, actually.
We already had that.
No, when they fell down, they fell into a mountain, and then there was the sacred stone.
Oh, wait, there's another one?
Yeah, we found them all.
Oh, okay. There's two.
Yep. That's all of them.
Okay.
We need a way to get up to this space lab. He's the only one who can help.
What are we calling? President Bush?
President George W. Bush.
Hey, I'm here with the Skull and Bones Society. You want help getting there?
I'm your man.
What is this? Guaranteed Epic PIM Technologies
Epic.
gear. Wow. Agony and the Anthill.
AIM's on the brink of discovering the anthill, and Dr. Pym has a wild plan.
Oh, no.
It's wild.
Oh, the mission power is high, too. Oh, what will we do?
You're in trouble, is what you are.
Please tell me this is a social call.
Yeah, it is. I'd like to socialize with a few of your PIM particles. Need to shrink down an accelerator.
Well,
Please tell me this is a social call.
It's like Siri's at voicing Hank Pym.
That place is no joke.
Widow?
I gotta say, you give a hell of a speech when you're pissed at us.
Look, Nat, we were idiots.
As much as I love your squirming, it sounds like we've got work to do. I can get us to Meridian.
Us?
We're in this together, right?
Thor's gone, though. He's not coming back.
He's giving up. Back to Asgard. See you, nerds.
Yeah, why didn't he go back to Asgard? He just stayed here.
Yeah, was he volunteering? What was he doing? Where was he volunteering?
Volunteering is important.
How did they not notice him, by the way?
Well, volunteering is important. Do you not find it important?
No, I've thought about it. I think it's stupid.
Oh, okay. Wait, why can't I can't click anything.
It's a little slow on the uptake. It takes a little bit of loading time.
Really?
But once you're there, you can get in. Yeah.
I just want to request the companion.
Oh. Can you in this one? Oh, square. Yeah. Shifted square.
Oh, so I want to play... I want to play as Black Widow.
Okay. So yeah, that's your final... Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, and then do I hit circle?
Yeah, you hit circle, then you should be Black Widow. And your companions will not be random people, but instead just the computer.
Okay, but did I actually select them?
You did, yeah. So now you just hit
But
launch
there's no
mission.
one there. That's
Yeah,
okay.
when you hit launch mission, this should pop up.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, well, you know, I'm doing my best here. It's very difficult, very
It's a good
hard
thing
for
I'm here,
people
dude.
like me.
You'd be lost.
AIM confiscated all my research when I was captured. They haven't figured out how to use the particles, but they'll be well protected.
Okay, there aren't a lot of ways into Meridian. I think our best bet will be to hijack one of their hyper-circuit trains and take it directly to the heart of the operation.
I can hack the trains, but it'll leave the anthill exposed. AIM will be able to pinpoint our location. You'll need to hurry.
So we go in loud and smash the base up. Good. I prefer the direct approach.
Okay, collections.
Nope, last one. You have to go over one more.
What, challenge card?
Cosmetics. I'd go to cosmetics.
Oh, okay. Come on. There we go.
Yes, nameplates. There we are. So for Black Widow.
We've got these.
Okay, that's it?
I like that one.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
So one thing I don't understand about this, maybe you can explain it, I keep doing that, is there's supposedly a premium version of the challenge card? Or, yeah. Like, that's what I was hearing.
I've never seen I've never seen an ability to buy it. I mean, you could buy and then I think like use the credits and gears that you purchase with real money to make yourself go faster through the challenge card. But I haven't seen like a premium like like DLC subscription that you can buy per se. I haven't seen that at all.
So maybe that isn't accurate?
Maybe
I've been
not.
hearing a lot of people say that, though.
I mean, maybe there is. Maybe I just haven't seen it yet. But all I've seen is just that you could buy the gear things and then move yourself along faster.
Is its most important.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, we should head over here.
We could use some goods.
We could.
Dude, so did you see the PS5? How they unveiled the
UI?
Yeah, the UI, yeah. The 11-minute thing, did you see that?
I didn't really watch it, but I looked at it a little bit. It looks nice.
It was crazy, dude. So there's a mic in controllers now.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's a little weird. So there's, like, if you want, you can just talk to someone through your controller. It's a little odd, but you can do it. There was some really cool stuff, though, about, oh, no.
How was I supposed to make that jump?
You survived.
What?
You're actually alive. You didn't die. I don't know where you are.
I don't either. Huh.
Wow, she has a 45-foot broad jump. But the UI, so like, if you're playing and you wanna, like, you're kind of stuck on an area, they showed it with Sackboy, that if you get stuck in an area, the game will offer you hints. And so, like, you can have like an image or like a video going while you're playing the game in the upper like left or wherever you want to put the video, And so you could watch the tutorial or like quick hint on how to do something that you're stuck on while you're playing the game at the same time. So you can have like different windows going. Or like say that you were playing a game and I wanted to watch you play said game while I was playing, like do like the screen sharing. I could put a window of you streaming your game or me watching your game through the share screen ability. Have that in the upper corner wherever I want it, and then just watch you do like a crazy mission while I'm playing my game still at the same time. And like the load time was insane when they went from one game to another. It was like they just went boom, out, back into the main thing. I want to play this game. Clicked on that. Within 3 seconds, they were loaded in and ready to play a game already. It is so fast, and it looks so good.
Do you know how to get over there? I have to go around to the left to those things.
Oh, they might be further over. So you might have to go and advance, and then you can go right when the map opens up a bit more, is what I'm guessing. But yeah, man, the PS5, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it right away. I might have to wait till around Christmas, but I might try to sneak it in around as early as I can. But it's something I'm really excited about. And the fact that they're giving you like 18 free games too that you can play right away from all like the best of the PS4 basically is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about that.
We did it again. Sorry. Changing channels.
I don't know what I think about the whole, I guess the PS4 on PS5, because they said that they tested out a lot of them, but that there might be some inconsistencies. Like some games might not run perfectly, some will be enhanced. So it just kind of depends on the game. It seems like there's not a reason to get rid of your PS4, you know?
Yeah, unless you're trading it in, which a lot of the time is where you'll get a good deal. You know, is if you trade in your old PS4 and then for the PS5, but that's the thing is like I like my PS4. I really enjoy it, and I don't know. I mean, if it made it so that like say I got $200 for a PS4 Pro, and that went towards the PS5, I'd think about it for sure. But I don't. It's hard because I really enjoy the PS4, and I don't really want to lose the ability to play games that I own physically on a disc, you know, so I don't know how that would work exactly. But.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they fully have explained how that'll work in its entirety or not. Well, that's weird when there's other people around you.
Yeah, that was gonna...
But I do think, though, that if they all worked perfectly, it'd be one thing, right? But since we don't know if they... Oh, that was cool.
That was actually cool, yeah.
Since we don't know if they all will work perfectly yet, that's kind of where I'm concerned about it. Like, getting rid of the system, and then I want to play this game. And it's like, well, I can't because it doesn't run right or something. If maybe, say, one of the games that I want to play wasn't tested perfectly or optimized, and that is possible. You know, with the backwards compatibility,
right?
Is they can't optimize every single game.
Well, they said like 90% though, and it'll mostly be indie games, from what I understand. That will not, like some indie games will have struggles with the PS5.
Yeah,
it's from what I was gathering. And as lame as it is, I really don't play a ton of indie games, so that's why I guess I'm not as concerned about it per se. Like I do play some fun smaller games that I really enjoy. Like, have you ever played the game Ultimate Chicken Horse?
No.
It's a blast, dude. Really fun game. That's like a smaller indie game that might not maybe transfer over to the PS5, but it's a really good time. And so there's games like that maybe won't, but for the most part, I think out of the games that I own physically and even the ones that I've gotten from the PS Plus free games of the month that I just add to my library every month, I feel like most of those will transfer over. And like I said, for people who $500 given, it feels like you're getting a lot of value for that $500 with everything that comes with the PS5.
If you actually play it, yeah.
If you play it a lot, yeah.
If you're not just like the most casual person ever who buys it and you play it, you know, an hour or a week.
Right.
Or something, which that is a thing. There are people
absolutely.
who do that. I mean...
It's also a 4K Blu-ray player, though, so that's kind of a cool thing, too. $500 4K Blu-ray player, but...
True, yeah. I just wanted to see how high she could jump.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, it's... I think these machines are a pretty high value if you're actually using them, but it just depends on what you're using them for, and... I mean, there's... If you're not someone who's really interested in a lot of games that are coming out, it wouldn't be. You know?
Right.
For example, I mean, so some people, it might be a better value for them to wait a year and just play the PS4. Or I know some people are still on the PS3 and having a great time.
Yeah,
that's
there's
good.
some great games in the PS3 that you can really enjoy.
Was there anything in here?
I think if you go around, you do need to open that. So it should be at the front. You might have to like hit some buttons. Otherwise, I know on that tower to your right, the tall one, you do have to hit buttons. There's 4 of them, I think.
Oh.
I don't know if that opens the door or which one opens the door, but it is there.
Wait, that tower?
No, the one on the other side. Yeah, that tower over there.
Oh, okay. Because this is an optional area, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, totally optional.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'd like to open it up.
Of course. Yeah, so there's like that one right
that's
there.
a button. Okay.
And then I think there's one on the other side of where you are too. So if you go up over there, I think there's one over there. Yeah. I think you have to do 4 of them.
I always forget that those are actual buttons.
Yes.
So would there be more on this tower then?
Yep, they'll be all the way down to the bottom.
Oh.
Yep, so you should see one at the very bottom, and then another one on the 2nd level.
Okay. How do you remember this?
Because it took me forever to figure it out. But I did eventually figure it out.
Wait, there it is.
Yep. There it is. Boom. And you should be able to get in now and get your goods.
Oh, there's a deeper. So that's what I was trying to figure out because I blew that up.
Yes.
And I got here and I was trying to figure out why is this empty room here?
Yeah, that's why you had to do it.
Okay, fair enough. Who's this guy? Hello.
You're free now, Harry.
Get out of here.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think for me, and I don't know how it is for a lot of people, but like I was saying, it's a good value, but still, it's $500 at the end of the day, especially in what's that?
Oh, I just said he zoomed him out of there.
I see. Yeah.
I was trying to see what he was
Portal
doing.
boy. But yeah, it's $500 at the end of the day, and like it's kind of a, obviously kind of a tough time to be spending that kind of money for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, if you're gonna offer a deal, say like GameStop did, where you trade in your PS4 and get $200 or $250 or something towards the PS5, I think a lot of people would pounce on that. It's just my only concern would be the transfer of stuff, but you can use the PlayStation Plus cloud to actually like have it all stored up there, and that's worked for me when I had to replace the hard drive in my PS4 Pro.
Right.
So it's totally something that you can do and not worry about, because it worked perfectly for me. And I don't know if people have had issues with it. I haven't heard of people having many issues with that. So you could definitely do it, and it looks like a really awesome system. And that Miles Morales game looks incredible. There's some really cool releases that are going to be coming up with it. And I think can you imagine Last of Us 2 on the PlayStation 5 with those graphics?
It's funny, I never played Last of Us 2.
I haven't either. And that's what I might just wait to do it on there, because the graphics are supposed to be outrageous. And on the PS5, it's probably going to be even more insane. So I'm really looking forward to it. But like I was saying, it's just with the price, and although I love my PS4 Pro, it might end up being something where I trade it in to make it more affordable to get the PS5.
For me, I think it depends on how much you care about older games. Like, if you only want to play the latest and greatest stuff, and you don't care that there might be a 10% loss of library or whatever, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Then maybe you don't care. However, I've noticed that usually, it just seems like a lot of people, when they make those calls, are the people online that are saying, like, well, I can't play this because I only have the PS4, I don't have a PS3 anymore. For example, it's just important to think about, because you can make whatever decision you want. I really don't care. I'm keeping it. But, like, for example, God of War. Everybody thought that the God of War trilogy, the original trilogy, would be coming to PS4 eventually, right? Never did. You could play it on PS Now. The only one that came was God of War 3.
Yeah.
That was it. So if you wanted to play 1 or 2, if you didn't have a PS3, sorry, you could play it on PS Now, but honestly, PS Now sucks, and there just wasn't a way. And that was a bigger game, but my point is that sometimes there are things that you don't think you'll miss, or that you think, well, they wouldn't be stupid enough not to bring that there, and then they don't. Maybe because there's not money there, maybe because whatever. Just like, I think, again, it's the thought process that the companies will be smart about what they bring up, which I hope they prove me wrong and they bring up everything and everything works perfectly, but I've never seen that happen. Even Xbox One X backwards compatibility, which was one of the best shows of backwards compatibility ever in recent years, not everything's on there. So if you didn't have a 360, there's certain games that you couldn't play, and that's just how it is. And if you don't care, then you don't care, it doesn't matter. I don't think anyone should tell you, well, you have to be able to play God of War 1, or you're not a gamer.
Right.
That's not really what it is. It's just, well, then if you wanted to play that and you can't, that sucks.
That's a bummer, yeah.
That's, you made your call.
But then if you eventually want to, the nice thing about that kind of is that if you eventually want to, like if you look at the prices of an Xbox 360 or a PS3 now, you can probably pick one up for under $100 pretty easily. So if you really want to go back and play your Xbox 3 or play an Xbox 360 or go back further, like a PS2, if you want to go back even that far, you could probably pick up for $20-$30 at a store, so or online. So
there's options.
There is options if you ever want to go back and do that, or if you just want to keep it. Like you said, that's also a great option because there's a lot of amazing titles on the PS4 that maybe won't transfer over, and if you don't want to risk that, I totally understand that.
It really just depends on what will happen. And I know that some of these games said that save files are a weird thing with them. So for example, Spider-Man PS4, the save file does not transfer to the remaster on PS5.
Really?
No, it just doesn't. It probably does if you just put your game in a PS5.
Or what if you have the digital version of the PS4? Like the PS4 Spider-Man, and you transfer that over to...
I think you could do it without doing the remaster, but that's what I'm saying is, like, technically some of these things, depending on how they're re-released or whatever, could count as a different game in the library. Like that game specifically is a weird situation because they said that it's going to have a new trophy list and going to be a new game in the library, even though it's still Spider-Man PS4.
It's gonna have a new trophy list too?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you could...
Another platinum. What's up, dude?
But you could put in the disc and it would be the same one, and then maybe, you'd be able to transfer it via the cloud. So that's the thing, is like there's going to be pros and cons with any of these. Maybe some of them will be released as just a patch and it's totally transferable. Maybe some of them won't. There were even issues with that though on PS4 actually in some ways. So for example, Shadow of Mordor. If you have the Game of the Year version, it's like its transfer stuff is different than the normal version of that game.
You can get the platinum twice on PS4 with that. Yeah.
It's just weird.
Absolutely.
So that's not something that's exclusive to just switching to the PS5 is what I'm saying. It's something we've seen in the past. And my point with all this is I've never seen a console launch handled 100% perfectly. And also, I don't know if every title will be available at launch. I thought they were, doing it over time. So again, it also depends on that too, because they had said that they want to have like over the top 100 best PS4 games on there at launch. But to me, that means maybe not every single one that will be there eventually will be. So maybe if you are a gamer who's still wanting to enjoy your PS4 right now, then maybe it's not time to get rid of it yet, and maybe it would be in a year. That's kind of the thing too, is I totally get that. I mean, that to me makes more sense than buying it immediately, even though I bought it immediately. I bought it partially for work, because I do stuff with the channel.
Right.
And I'm just an enthusiast for tech like that. I just enjoy it. But I think some of the people who are waiting a year, it makes the most sense to me because at launch, there's two games that look really good to me. Demon's Souls and, Demon's Souls and Miles Morales, and you could get Miles Morales on PS4, just a not PS5 version of it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool. Okay.
So, I mean, I would totally get why some people wouldn't want the PS5, day one, too. I mean, It makes sense to me. There's plenty of good games. Like, the nice thing is, if games stop being made tomorrow, you'd have enough games to play the rest of your life.
Correct.
Like, you just would.
Without a doubt. Even if you just, say if you've been for the last 2 years, you've had a PS Plus membership and you've been adding games to your library just for free, like every month, whatever game it is, you just add it to your library, you still have a immense amount of games in your library that you're able to play. And with all the deals that go on, there's so many games to play that, have already come out, that are already in the library. So, that's the thing, is if you're comfortable with just being on the PS4, that's awesome. Because a lot of people, like you said, were still comfortable with the PS3 and are still rocking on the PS3, and there's some amazing games to play on the PS3 and on the Xbox 360, and you can go back to the PS2. So there's plenty of games. You don't have to get the PS5 at all. This is not like, I don't know why we're saying that you don't have to, like we're salesmen for the PS5, but it's
No. My point was not even My point was more like well, you and I were talking about getting rid of the PS4 to get the PS5, or maybe
right.
And my point just kind of came down to like, yeah, it depends on if you even want the PS5 right now. That's kind of what I was saying. Was I totally get why some people don't. Now people like you and me are hyped for it, and that's whoa, what the heck was that yellow thing?
Plasma. Ooh.
People like you and me are hyped for it, and that makes sense too from where we're at.
Right.
I wouldn't say it's ridiculously easy to spend that money on it. It's not, but it's something I enjoy and I'll get years of use out of as long as I don't die, God forbid.
Right.
And I'm happy with it. Unless it's a nightmare. I don't like what they're doing with the party system. I'm honestly considering just using Discord party chats now.
Dude, it was a little weird. I hopped on into a party when that update first came out, and it said, you are now consenting to being recorded, basically. I'm like, what? Do I have to be careful with what I'm saying in every party now?
Yes,
Do they hear what I'm saying?
because here's the thing, like if you were... Oh, I thought this was going to be important, sorry.
No,
it's really hard to tell where there's going to be any important story here. Half the time there is story, it's unimportant.
You need like a dedicated cutscene to make sure that it's important, it feels like.